What? Meowning friends, and welcome back to another episode of the series where I pit my dying laptop against FTB Skies 2. So, uh, I kinda forgot to shut down my laptop last night, and I think I overflowed a lot of things. Uh, for example, I think I have a lot of obsidian. uh, so the farm is quite productive. I could boost the production even more by putting in utility stuff. But first, I think the best thing to do would be to put in void upgrades into every one of our drawers. This way, even if I accidentally leave the laptop on again, I wouldn't be losing anything because the how the sifters work is if you don't collect what's inside of it, it'll keep on sifting, but it won't produce any materials. I think at least that's how it worked in FTB Skies 1. I haven't seen any indication that it's the same in FTB Skies 2, but just in case, let's get started with making all the drawers void upgrades. So I need 27 or 26. Might as well just make 27 of these void upgrades. Well, might as well make 28, I guess. It's good to have extras. Oh, I made a lot of extras. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if I can apply this to the draw controller, and if it will actually apply the utility to all of the drawers like it does for locking. I'm not really sure if it does work like that. I don't think I need to do it for this because we're constantly generating it and it's only generating one thing. Same for the basalt. I think the same is true for this because it's dedicated for obsidian anyways. So yeah, I have 4 extra void upgrades. Seems like they're still working perfectly. Haven't seen how much of my gold and stuff is being produced. The build isn't backed up yet, so that's great. And then the chest is still empty. Okay, so that's a good sign. And we don't actually have that much materials generated. I am kinda disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. It is a respectable amount, but I have a feeling it's nowhere near enough for tackling endgame. And that's it for catching up. So for this episode, I think I want to get started with making proper gear. As you can see, I'm just using whatever I've looted so far, and they're all dying. So I'd like to at least get access to proper gear. And from the wizard fight, I would also like to get myself a proper sword, or at least a proper weapon. The bow was a godsend, and the smite sword came in clutch, but it'd be even better if I could one-shot the wither. It's unfortunate that the wither is immune to our spells. I'm wondering if it's the same for iron spells and stuff. In fact, I wonder if iron spells has some sort of tracking or maybe homing. No, homing. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Then again, I could try with a hashtag. No, I heard that guiding bolt actually allows you to add tracking to any subsequent spells, like any spells that you shoot after guiding bolt hits a target would actually hit will actually track the target. So I can test that out. It's not that expensive to craft. Like I have all the ingredients, and I believe I actually have a scroll forge. Oh, I don't. The only thing that I got from the apothecary was an alchemist cauldron. I wonder if I can duplicate this. Because, like with the normal netherite scrap, no, netherite template, you can actually duplicate the templates. But you can just craft them. Okay, so it's not that bad. I'd also like to get myself proper tools. It's nice like having the using these tools, but it'd be great if I could get started with maybe the atomic assembler, which I can totally do right now or not. Okay, I lied. I don't have access to refined obsidian yet. So scrap that plan. Today we're gonna expand on power. I was a bit afraid last time because my power was dropping. So obviously this setup is nowhere near enough to power up our supply power for our consumption. First of all, I wonder if there's a way to convert uh, stress units to power, like using alternators or maybe motor. There doesn't seem to be the add-on for adding motors and stuff. The creative motor is part of vanilla create, so that's not it. Which means I can't use FE to power create stuff. As we discovered in the last episode, we need uranite in order to use power reactors, and uranite needed us to dabble into Oritech. So the quest book tells me to try and automate the Warden Wither and Ender Dragons, and I concur with that. So the Ender Chest still doesn't have a upgrade for its capacity. Like you can only make it into a private network, but you're unable to increase the capacity of the Ender Chest. Oh, and I got another void upgrade from the rewards. I just got myself a pocket storage. Oh, so I guess this is the current name for Danks. And I'm guessing that this certain magical dungeon is the tower that we found earlier, like in the previous episode. I really should get to exploring what these things are. Like I'm liking a lot of the names. I like the Elytra booster, the Enderhand. I saw something, yeah, Chorus inhibitor. I'm not really sure what all these are. And the Hunter belt I saw in here said I want all the relics. Like I really wonder what that's trying to tell me. But yeah, I'm getting distracted. We were trying to find power generation. Apparently, gas burning is still one of the greatest way of making energy, and I am not that far off to making some crushers and stuff. Well, just in case, let's try to see how to make ethanol, ethan, ethane. That's right. Yeah, so you just need a crusher and crush biological stuff. So if I look at the strainer I have over here, which reminds me, I should actually put a storage access here so that I can put all the things into storage controllers. I might just remove this and see what actually gets produced. Well, what I can do is just move this out real quick. Oh my. I should have prepared a chest. Okay, I've got something to replace it, thank god. Okay. Just in case, I'll just empty it first. Okay. This way I can be 100% sure that what's in here is something that's gained from straining. Though I wish that you can check the drop table. And I wonder if the... Okay, so you can look at the drop table. But I wonder if the strainers have different drop tables. Like, they all look the same, pretty much. The bamboo one seems to produce more nature essence. Uh, okay, so... Well, that means that I need to use pipes and only move items that have already been compressed. Oh, I nearly fell for the trap. Like, I was wondering what's the difference between these two. This is for the chest, and this is for the backpacks. I guess I can just upgrade it to the advanced compacting one. And see what it does. For some reason, it's not compressing the calcite. It seems to also be ignoring the andesite pebble. I am so confused on how to get this to work. Yep, I can confirm that it's not compressing the andesite pebbles and the calcite pebbles, and I'm not really sure why. So I guess what I can do is just if I just made the I'm hesitating because the stone pebbles, these things craft themselves into cobblestone. But I've got cobblestone already generated over here, which means that if I made myself a compacting drawer for the stone pebbles, it'll just take up space, and I'm not sure how the drawer controller will handle that. Like, normally the drawers only fill into one slot, so yeah, I don't want to cause any errors or stuff like that. Oh, oh, it compacted into calcite already. Uh, so yeah, I'm really confused. Alright, so for now, what I'm gonna do is just push things into a drawer, access drawer, and then if the upgrade compresses it, it'll send it to a drawer. If it doesn't, then it'll just stay in here. And when I come back and I see a lot of pebbles, I'll know something's wrong. Yeah, let's do that. So if I just try and get myself my wrench, should start pushing things. Let's also make the upgrade so that it's a bit faster. Oh, I just noticed that there's no longer a netherite tier for the upgrades. I wonder why. Unless this is the... no, it's not. Huh. Oh well. Alright, so I need to make space for andesite and calcite, maybe tough, and granite. Granite? Oh, don't forget that, right? Oh, as luck would have it, I have the exact number of slots needed. Let's just... I'm pretty sure I got myself an upgrade. No, it's functional. Yeah, I was given an upgrade from a quest. Oh, come on. Oh, Why am I trying to finagle with that? I can just use my bookmarks. Kinda forgot. Alright, so just in case, let's just get all the andesites out of our system. And calcite, tough. Oops. It's really tough when you type and your mouse is on top of the item because U and R will bring up the crafting stuff. Okay, there's no granite being produced, so I mean, I don't have granite in my inventory at the moment. I'm pretty sure I had loads of diorite, cause oh okay, just 15. Oh, I forgot to put the void upgrades on these drawers too. Kind of forgot they existed, to be honest. And I forgot about this hammering setup. Like, it's still nice to have one just in case, but I don't actually technically need it. Oh, would you look at that? I have the exact number of void upgrades needed. Let's also make the other upgrades. Let's just make sure I don't have any left in here. Alright, so I need 5 more. I'll also need to fix the slots because I believe these things actually produce the fruits too. So if I just freed up one more slot, oh, there's a problem there. If I did that, I'll be opening it for anything else that's being pushed. That kinda sucks. If I just unlink them, I guess. And while I'm waiting for the fruits, I can just leave it unlocked. Alright, now let's just continue on with our drawers. Like, I know the first few episodes have been boring with me just messing around with drawers, but this is a really important part of setting up for mid to late game storage. Like, I think I'm not gonna bother with using disk drives, at least not yet. Now that I think about it, this might actually be a useless endeavor because I'm gonna be using disk drives eventually. Oh well, I guess for now, I'll just keep on doing this. Oh, I need to swap this back to add. Alright, so the llama is getting really annoying. Like, it's cool that he's giving me feet and stuff, but uh, I'd rather he not give me random stuff. What if I put him on the... Is this within range? I hope it's not. Oh, did I lose him? I think I did. Okay, that solved the problem. I didn't mean to delete him, but... Well, it just happened. That being said, I should also make myself a bonsai area. Like, while this is nice and all, I should free this section up for the actual kitchen and grow the tree somewhere else. Might be interesting to put them in here actually. If I added a floor and then drilled this whole area out and got rid of the amethyst buds. Yeah, I can use this as a sort of greenhouse, I guess. Now that I think about it, I should use my spellbook more. Oh, I can actually use it to gather ash. Didn't actually know that. That said, all this ash means that the thing that I did to stop the fire didn't work. That's kinda sad. Ooh, this axe is fast. I'm so used to the stone axe being so slow. Goddamn goat. One of these days I'll manage to one-shot you. Alright, so I think I've already transferred everything over. Just to confirm that I can actually get this from growing it in a bonsai tree. Apparently not. Okay, so, yeah, it doesn't work. So I'll just lock the drawers again and connect them back to the network. And what I can also do now is get the rest of my drawers that has all the trees in it. This one has source gems, so rather than putting them here, I'd better just put them into a, oops, rather than putting them here, I would have had better luck putting them in here instead. But I haven't made the upgrades for these yet. Oh, for some reason I'm not able to pull out my bonsai pot, but I can pull out the books. Huh, interesting. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, so this is what I meant by I don't wanna deal with storage bugs, but unfortunately I've already run into it. And I can't seem to find my cherry. Oh, it might be in here actually. Huh, I can't find my cherry bonsai. Oh, there it is. Bonsai pots are kind of weird because sometimes they're invisible and stuff like that. By the way, that took me like 20 minutes to try to find the bonsai pots. Alright, so I'll just need to migrate all the things that I've had in my drawers back, which means that I need to unlink the drawers, the storage again. Now to properly connect it again, drawers first, just second. Okay, now that I've got the basic infrastructure set up, let's check on our strainer again and see what other saplings that we've got. Oh, I'll eventually find a use for the fluid drawer, for the meat, but for now. Alright, so I need to make some drawers for the birch. All these repetitive crafting. Like if I had auto crafting, this would have been much less painful. So I think as soon as I make another 4 more uh, bonsai pots, I'll be done with this. So let's just get this over with. Okay, so you can't make silent gear out of gold equipment. Uh, Unfortunately, I just found myself in a pickle. The drawer can only hold up to 4 items, but mangrove apparently drops 5. Actually, it drops more than 5, so I'm not really sure what I can do. Hmm. I mean, it's not going to drop mangrove leaves because it'll need silk touch. Oops. Well, eventually I'll just add more drawers and then add silk touch to the axis. That way I can get more of these things. I'm especially interested in the bananas because that's another form of food that I need to get. And this needs shears or silk touch. Like, I assume it does. I'm not really sure what that not sign is for. Or, oh, does it mean it requires you to not have silk touch or shears? That's probably it. Okay, so that's cool then. I don't really need vines and stuff right now. So I'm now going to try and automate making andesite alloy using what is it called again? Prospecting. And I thought that I'd use item placer, but the industrial foregoing one is kinda hard to make. I think Oritech one is also the same. Yeah, it needs plastic. And the Just Dire thing one needs ferricore. So I guess I'll make that real quick. So I think you need to start with Primorgel. I'm not really sure where I should make this. Uh, Probably here. I might as well. Now, how this works is you need to surround it with iron, and then you can feed it the things that it's showing. So sugar or rotten flesh. I've got myself rotten flesh here, and if I fed it and if I covered it, does that work? Yes, it works. Now I'll slowly convert this. Ooh, I think it's almost done. Oh, okay, there's one more phase that it needs to convert. And I think it's almost done. We're almost there. My very first Primor Just Everything thing. Yay! Yay! So, oh, okay. I thought it made a notification. So this is the first time I've done Just Everything's myself. I usually watch this from other people's videos, and it does look really cool. I especially like the time one because speeding things up using FE, who doesn't like that? And I believe if you just smelted these, like I don't think there's a use for raw ferricite. Oh, I lied. There is a use. So I'll just keep some in the raw form and grab the ferry core. Now if I just make myself the simple block placer, I'm not sure how I got cooked pork chops. Did our little friend walk into the fire by himself or something? Anyways, the idea is that I'll use a pipe to push things into the block placer. But before I do that, I better make sure that I put the filter in so that it doesn't push anything weird into it. Which means I need to make myself an upgrade pipe. Now if I just added andesite here, I think if I use the block placer here, it'll fill up with andesite. Yep, and perfect. So it places the andesite there. Now if I find my dripper, oh, it's still here. And if I just place that there, and if I make myself a kitchen sink, I'm pretty sure I already had one, but let's just make another one real quick. Now if I place the sink up there and got myself a fluid pipe. Oh, it doesn't allow me to use a fluid pipe. Can I? No, okay. So it doesn't allow me to use fluid pipes. How about modular routers? Oops. This is for making source gems. Wait a minute. Why do I have this one with me? Alright. So if we use, well, first of all, if I grab myself a bucket and put it in the buffer, if I added a bucket into the whitelist and activate it up instead, it should fill up the bucket with a water bucket. Perfect. Now if I make myself another activator module, and if I set this to, well, I guess I can just blacklist the bucket again. Oopsie. And make sure it activates down. It should send the water bucket to the dripper. Excellent! Okay, so that works. Now, all I need to do is make myself a block breaker. Can I add filters? Apparently not. So let's make the advanced version. Oh, but I need something else. So it needs those two things, which are shimmer. Wait a minute, why is that? Charged void shimmer, or is it energized goo? Oh, it says there. Void shimmer or shadow pulse goo. I think I can make this. Or at the very least I can make myself a blaze bloom. Do I need salt touch to break this? Well, just in case. Alright, let's upgrade this real quick. Oh, so this is a way I can get myself prosperity or two. and clay. Well, it makes a bunch of things, but I'm more interested in the, what was it called again? Celeste gem. And to make this, I need Shadow Pulse. Oh, Voice Shimmer or Shadow Pulse, which is an upgrade from this. Oh, but unfortunately I need Endstone to get this. That's a shame. So I might as well grab myself some of the raw blaze gold. That said, can I still make the ferrite thingy with this goo? If I'm not mistaken, you can, but I'd like to just make sure. Can I still use rotten flesh? No. Can I use blaze powder? It seems to work. The color's a bit different. Let's see what happens. Excellent, so it does work. It just needs more expensive things, but in exchange it is a lot faster. So I also want to make the blaze gold thingy, because I think that's the main ingredient for... Oh, so you only need to feed it once? I didn't know that. Okay, I thought you needed to feed it again and again. That said, I can just make myself a breaker module using modular routers, I guess. Oh, okay. Excellent. It's surprising that I didn't get anything from doing that. Oh, is it because I haven't checkmarked this yet? Like, to be honest, this should be another episode. I forgot why I wanted to do this. Alright, it's because I wanted to make myself an auto breaker. But now that I think about it, I don't actually need to, because I can just simply make myself a breaker module using this. Let's try a different pickaxe. Can I use a stone pickaxe? Yes, you can. Right. So I also need to make myself another modular router. Because I want to... Then again, I can just take the things out. I can take the upgrades out. Now if I just block of amalgam, okay, there we are. Now if I just added this in and break at the back, does it need tools? Oh, you don't need tools. Excellent. So what I can do now is, if I had a sender module Mark II, no, it's a Mark 1, but if I just upgraded this to Mark 2 real quick, and if I right click on the drawer, oh, okay, that didn't work. Can I right click on the chest instead? Oh, okay, it does work. Alright, so if this works, once I put the andesite alloy into the drawer, it should start piling up. And it does! Alright, excellent. So, thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm really sorry for all the random things that I do. I'm too lazy to actually plan the episode out. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I can see you guys again next time. Bye bye!